the biggest gay parade going on in Tel Aviv. All right, they call it the Pink City. All right, because according to the scriptures, that's against the law. Now you can't be, the homosexuality is against the law according to the Bible. All right, they're supposed to be put to death according to the scriptures, man. All right, but in that land they promote it. Okay, they kosher pigs, which is clearly forbidden in the scriptures. All right, it clearly says that the pig is unclean. All right, when you go into the dietary law. So clearly the law of the Lord is not going out of that land. So that's how we know those are not the people. All right, and many people shall, verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So if the true people were in that land, then there would be no more war. Okay? In the land of Israel. But that's how we know those people who call themselves Jewish are false, man. All right? They don't descend from Israel, man. Okay? They are really Hebrew Edomites. Okay? According to the Bible, they descend from a man named Esau. Okay? They went into that land to pretend like they were those people. Okay? Because that's a very strategic land to be in, man. When it comes to warfare. All right? The land of Israel is right in the middle of everything. Okay? So what they did was they set up something called World War II. All right? To gain sympathy so they could go into that land via the Balfour Declaration, man. In 1948. All right? But they do not belong in that land. That land belongs to us. All right? The Israelites who went into slavery according to the Bible, man. All right? Because the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are Israelites according to the Bible. They descend from Jacob. Okay? Those Edomites in that land do not belong in that land. And I'm going to get Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, that goes into the fact of how they stole that land, how they took over that land. All right? Everything is documented in the Bible, man. Everything that these Edomites did, okay? Everything that they're planning on doing is all documented in the scriptures. They think they're doing something new. They think they're coming up with something out of their own will. But the Most High set them up to do that. Okay? This is Ezekiel 30, verse 35. Alright? What's going on, bro? You know you're Israelite, man? You know you're Israelite? You ever heard that before? No. You never heard that before? No? Okay, where's your father from? Huh? Where's your father from? Caribbean? Oh, yeah. From the Caribbean? Yeah. Okay. So you would be most likely, you would be a Benjamin, okay? So the tribe of Benjamin according to the Bible. You ever heard of the Israelites who came through the Red Sea with Moses and all that? And parted the sea and all that? So the Israelites, we really descend from those people. There was actually prophecy that we went into slavery and all those things happened to us. All right, the reason why the so-called white man, which are the Edomites, are over us is all prophesied in the Bible. Okay, so I'm going to show you that as a matter of fact. Let me show you that. I'm going to start with Deuteronomy 28. Okay, to show you the reason we were in this condition is because we went against the Most High. The Most High always did good to us, man. Always did good to our people. All right, he put us in a good position. He gave us the best land, the land of Israel. Okay, he set us up. And what did we do? We rebelled. All right, we started worshiping other gods and did a lot of wickedness. All right, so I'm going to read this. This is Deuteronomy 28. Let's start at verse. I'll start at verse 1. All right, it's Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. All right, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the face of the earth." Okay? "And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee." So if we were to do everything that he said, he would put all these blessings upon us. That says from verse 4 all the way down to verse 15. Okay, and that's goes a whole list of blessings. All right, and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. Now I'm going to show you the other spectrum. What would happen if we did it, which we didn't. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28:15, and it reads, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay? So it is, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. That's why we go, that's why we're in the ghettos. You go to look at America, okay? Everywhere that there's a ghetto, the so-called blacks, now I'm not from, I know people say I sound like I'm American, but I'm not from America. You know what I mean? I'm from here, so.